Um, little thing I'd like to tackle: social justice. Now, what's wrong with just justice? Why have this social justice? Now, social justice, from what I understand, um, is just a redistribution of power of the in the mind of the one trying to implement social justice. Um, you know, and honestly, this point was brought up to me. Okay, let me go somewhere else. The other night, a friend of mine said, "Don't you find it odd that the majority of players on football teams are African American or are black?" And I'm thinking to myself, well, not really. I mean, that's cool, I guess. I don't care really what color they are, you know. Um, and she also said, uh, "Don't you find it odd that the owners of these teams are majority Caucasian or white?" And again, I thought to myself, not really. What difference should it make what their skin color is? You know. And I think the point she was trying to express was that it's unfair that whites should own a team and blacks should play on the team, which makes little of no sense, or mostly no sense to me, because it's who cares? Um, you know, I honestly, I mean, I think what she wanted was for more blacks to um, be owners of teams, which I'm not opposed to. You know, I think anybody should be able to own or manage a team. You know, it shouldn't be based on race. But again, she bases it on race. You know, I think so. So maybe she wants half the owners to be black. Well, that's, you know, I don't think it should just be based on their color. You know, if you know if they have money, whoever has money enough to chalk up to own a team, to buy a team, hey, more power to you. I don't care what skin color you are. I think if we went by that though, then we should just, you know, by her standard, we should X out all the African Americans on football teams and you know, replace them with white people. You know, that would be fair, wouldn't it? I mean, by her definition, that would be fair. Um, so, social justice, it's, you know, it not only has to do with race, but income as well. So that's another thing I have an issue with. You know, uh, let me break it down for you, and you can tell me if you think this is fair. Go ahead and comment or whatever. I'd like you to comment on all of this if you have the time. So break it down like this. Obama's big thing was redistribution of wealth. He is a big proponent of social justice. You know, redistributing everything so everything's equal. Um, so let me set up this scenario for you. You are a student. Okay, you go to whatever, a community college or whatever, and there's a big test coming up, right? All right, so you're like, well, I gotta get a good grade on this test so I can have good grades, blah blah blah, whatever. So you work your butt off. You are you are at your computer doing research. You're going to the library, getting books, researching for your, you know, assignment, whatever. Okay. Your roommate, not any of that. He is doing nothing. Oh, I'll get to it. You know, he's a procrastinator, like myself. All right. So you're like, whatever. Okay. You want to make your bed and lie in it? That's fine. I'm going to get my work done. So you do all your stuff. The day comes, turn in your assignment. You turn it in, and your teacher's like, yeah, I'll get back to you on the grades next week, whatever. Okay, fine. You come back into class the next week. There's a puzzling look on your teacher's face. She says to the class, she addresses you, it's come to my attention that a number of you have not, we'll say about half of you, for comparison's sake. Half of you scored very poorly on a test. In fact, your grade is not passing. The other half of you, however, scored very well, and you are passing. But what I'm going to do, because it just so happens that the half that didn't score so well were of the African American genre. So what I'm going to do is implement some social justice, because I think that would be fair. And I'm going to take your test that you all got 100 on, okay? I'm going to give 20% of your test to the people who didn't pass and bring them up to, say they got 60s, bring it up to 80%, so that everyone's passing within 80%. Now, ask yourself this: in the light of that event happening, what are you feeling?